Now at 4:30, President Trump coming to the defense of acting Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney.
This after a briefing yesterday. Mulvaney linked the withholding of Ukrainian aid to an investigation into a debunked theory that 2016 election meddling originated in Ukraine.
What you just described is a quid pro quo. It is funding will not flow unless the investigation into the Democratic server happened as well.
We do that all the time with foreign policy.
All of this coming as the House impeachment investigating moves ahead, looking at Trump administration's contacts with Ukraine. House Republicans accusing Democrats of skirting the rules. CBS News anchor and Face the Nation moderator Margaret Brennan is joining us live right now. And Margaret, thank you so much for being with us.
Good to be with you.
So a lot happened this week, to say the very least. What exactly did we learn from those closed-door testimonies?
Did a lot really happen, Margaret, first of all?
Related to the impeachment inquiry.
You have an entire news cycle, like hour by hour, that just we are all trying to decipher and synthesize and tell you what you need to know by the time you get to Face the Nation on Sundays. And one of the people who will help us do that on Sunday is Jim Himes, of course, of Connecticut, who is one of the top members of the House Intelligence Committee leading the investigation and who has been hearing all those depositions behind closed doors. His Republican colleague, Will Hurd of Texas, will also join us and talk about one of the key takeaways, which was this incredible accusation from one of the White House officials, Fiona Hill, who said that she overheard the quid pro quo being brokered inside the White House between Ukrainian officials and the American ambassador, Gordon Sondland. She heard it. The National Security Advisor heard this offer, and both were so disturbed that they raised it as an issue. And she, in fact, filed a complaint with the White House counsel. That was contradicted by the ambassador, Gordon Sondland, during his testimony, who basically said when he was talking about the company that Hunter Biden worked for, that he didn't know Hunter Biden worked there when he was asking the Ukrainian government to investigate. So the credibility of all these witnesses is being questioned, certainly by the president's allies here. But so far, and as you heard the acting chief of staff say from the podium, it essentially confirms the idea that there was an ask put into the Ukrainian government by the president to deliver on something in exchange for releasing aid. And that is the heart of what this investigation is about.
All right, Margaret Brennan, I know you have to go. I could talk to you all afternoon. It's pretty fascinating right now what we're living through. So you got quite a job there holding all these politicians accountable.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I love talking to you guys because all the Connecticut Brennans get to see me.
No, perfect. Well, a special hello to all of them. Thank you very much, Margaret. Just a reminder, you can catch all of it coming up this Sunday right here on Eyewitness News before Face the Nation. You can also watch Face the State.
The top 3 things on the agenda include tolls, the Connecticut primary, and marijuana. It starts at 8:30, followed by Face the Nation with Margaret Brennan at 10:30.